Okay, here we go again. I'm really enjoying this game so far. I love it. I love this freaking game. Oh shit! I don't have all the parts for two. Common, good, perfect revolver, remarkable revolver. Well, at least I got the good revolver now. Wonder what I can do with this. Ha 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 ha. I got the good hacksaw, which is I guess is better than the actual. I got the good hacksaw, which is not bad. So I've upgraded my weapons and I've upgraded myself. I'm at level 15. I'm at my character's at level 15 now. That's freaking awesome. So he's a badass vampire now. Hell yeah. Okay, let's turn around here and get going here. I wonder if I can unlock some of these doors now.
It's locked, all right.
Nope, can't go in there yet. Won't let me. Okay.
It's locked, all right.
Okay. Where do I need to go? No. That's not where I need to go.
Do you feel any better?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Really? You just said it reeks of dog shit, though. How the hell does that work? Okay. Well, however that works, man, that's I guess it's fine.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then if you're so interested in my case.
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again. So I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during the shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Go on, please. Tell me more about it.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery attack. We were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
Sometimes you gotta take a direct approach to people's problems. Just call it out for what it was. This is how a lot of the people in the streets today that are rioting and looting and all kinds of crazy shit in Philadelphia. Those people really should seek professional help, like, I don't know, psychiatry, mental hospital, maybe.
Oswald, tell me about what happened when you were buried in that tunnel with Newton.
It was more than dark. It was black as pitch. Hours seemed like days, days like months. The terror, the shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
That's sad.
Shameful thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end. I thought about...
Say it, Mr. Thatcher. If you ever want to heal, you have to say it.
I thought about what I could do to survive, just for a few more days. I thought about killing Newton. Killing and eating him. The man I fucking love.
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said. But Newton sees it differently.
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctor said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again, by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased.
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital, but I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
I have no words for that shit.
It ain't human! Kill it! Over there! I'll kill it! Knife on me! Die, beast! I have leeches!
I need something that's gonna knock their shields down. Yeah, there we go. Something that's gonna knock their shields down. I want to be able to fucking feed on them if I have to.
Leech spotted! Watch out!
Bitch. There we go.
Fight for this!
Okay, let's see here. Take this road to the docks. I think there might be a bridge here I can go across. Maybe, I'm not sure.
It's
You were saying, asshole?
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Well, I've already met a mute on here. Who knows, if I'm lucky, I'll come across a blind person, too. Which is okay, if it's visually impaired. Okay. So there has to be a way. I must have missed a turn somewhere. Where the hell is that? Okay. Homie.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Ha! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them.
He's ready to kick some ass, man.
Why?
They took my boy.
They're gonna rip his head off and shit down his throat, and they freaking.
So I decided to
He's
come
ready
and
to
find
kick
him
some ass.
myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
This guy's really leaning here, buddy. That guy's really leaning there. Let's investigate here. Might find something interesting. Or I just might be able to supply it, stock up on supplies. That was freaking funny though. This guy was freaking. He was drunk, man. He was ready to whoop some ass. I don't think I've ever been that freaking. I don't think I've ever been that hammered. Where it's like, I'll take you all out, motherfuckers. I might have gotten so freaking pissed drunk that I just pissed on a tree, sitting there having a full conversation with it. I think that's what my friend said. He said, you were having a full-on conversation with that, mate. I was like, oh, shit. Okay. Damn. Okay, bloody letter. Damn it. I gotta move up closer to the goddamn TV just so I can fucking read this shit. I'm getting old, people. You have to excuse me. Okay. Dear mother, whatever happens to me, always remember that your son loves you. I know you did not always approve of the way I choose to live my life, but I won't change. I was born and raised in this part of town, and I just can't stand what is happening to my neighborhood, to people we know. I recently made a terrible decision. I decided to strike back against the tyranny of a few. I know that they will retaliate, but I'm ready for whatever comes. Thanks to you, I've always loved to read now. Now that I am about to take action, I can only quote. Fuck. Okay. They only seem tall because we're on our knees. I won't kneel anymore, Mother. I intend to stand straight, whatever the cost. Goodbye, my beloved Mother, Jack. Oh, damn, that's fucked up. So, well, see, there's a guy that refused to fucking take a knee. Or kneel to any sumbitch. That's what I'm talking about right there. A guy who refuses to fucking kneel to fucking tyrants. And I'm talking about the fuckers in the streets today. Antifa, Black Lives Matter. If you don't fucking kneel and raise your fist, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Go suck a fat cock. I'd rather fucking die on my feet than die on my knees, motherfucker.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case.
Oh my god.
Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
That might be the thing to do. That would be the respectable thing to do. Like, that would be the best thing to do. Return the watch to his family so that they have something to remember this kid by. Damn, that sucks. That really fucking blows. Man stood up for what was right and he fucking died for it. That's fucked up. Okay. He refused to kneel. Even quoted a famous author saying something about not fucking kneeling to people. Dumb sons of bitches like that. Okay, time to continue on with my journey. If I have any more shit that comes up there where I gotta read it, I'll just have to get closer to the TV because the lettering is really tiny on this fucking game. And I have a flat screen, but it's not some big freaking flat screen. It's a nice TV, but still, just the lettering is really tiny, and I'm a fucking old man. What can I say? I'm just a really old guy. Oh boy, that was good stuff. The fuck? Oh, did I get all that? Okay. Okay. This guy leave anything? Okay. Well, I definitely have... Whoa. I've collected quite a few shotgun shells, obviously. Oh, damn. Alright, here we go. Alright, Limehouse Dock. Huh. Unknown. Okay, oh boy, looks kind of like Hitler. Okay, let's take a look.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's all.
Why? That guy was really friendly.
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Question. No? No personal questions? Okay.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
Organized crime, is it? You're a concerned criminal.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that
it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, eh? You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
So, tell me about your gang.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your
This guy.
status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The wet boot boys
Oi!
work for me. All of them. Situation round
Oh my
here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
Nah, I think it's because of me, dumbass.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really?
Yeah,
Probably
just
tell
like,
Edwina that guns
was it
are
Chaz Chop in Seattle?
and-
That worked out really well.
You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient.
That's what this guy is.
Queen of the docks.
Some fucking retard thinks he can do better than our police in our streets, our law enforcement. He thinks they think they can do better. No, just a bunch of
You know
dumbasses.
where I can find Sean Hampton. I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows
By
what
some
he
cunt.
well.
Uh-oh, he used the C word. He used the C word. Look out, people. There's people on here that don't like that. They don't like that C word, cunt. He was abducted by some cunt.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby. Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, miss.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
Last name is Cox. Put sucker at the end of that name. Cocksucker. What's up, Edwin Cocksucker? Okay, let me see here. Trade? No. Personal? No, come on, people. That was funny. Come on. You know that shit was funny. Okay, let's see here. Trade.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
That sounds like a proposition. Cocksucker. Okay, let's see here. You know what? Oh, damn, I can't buy any more. Shit. I need these things to... I need these things, these items in here that you see, these green lettered items, These things actually help me upgrade my weapons and shit. Hey, lady.
Good evening, Miss.
I got more questions
Hello
for you,
again,
Miss
Dr. Reed.
Cocksucker.
What do you want?
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
This
Sad
is funny.
I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he
Have me a
was.
little code red.
But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them,
No,
they
I
must know
don't say.
something.
You say. You say, lady. Personal question.
Ooh, Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I think you manipulated him with your filthy, filthy mouth and those bedroom eyes. Let me see here. I sense a soft heart. I'll go with that.
Behind all your crude words and your attitude, I sense romance and a soft heart, Miss Cox.
Romance? I have no time for such rubbish. I use Booth like I use everyone else.
Damn, that was cool. Okay, let's try this.
Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes.
You have no idea. What is it, Doctor?
Behind all...
Romance?
Okay. It won't let me go a different direction with that one, so...
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is
Why
that?
is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can
And
freely walk across
cocksucker.
the city, you know.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by
threats.
knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
Lady, you're a real bitch, you know that?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened?
Well,
That you executed him
I got a
anyway.
newfound
No
respect
one
for these
messes with
people.
the wet food boys.
They killed that communist
This is
bastard.
our territory and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies. Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Well.
We're at while since we've seen any
You
new
again. What do you want?
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Don't you see it's an endless spiral? One day, it will be you who will be stabbed, or shot, or worse.
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one day I'll get it too. But she says it with the most beautiful smile, my Edwina.
What can you tell?
Things that...
Well, you're not doing...
Yeah, well...
More of it? Do you know where I can find Sean?
The sads...
He was one of my patients.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye.
Well, shit. Okay.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts will be running to
Mark my words. These
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Yep.
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then.
He's not doing a very good job. I'm standing right next to him.
What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime,
Good evening,
claiming
sir.
innocence,
Whatever.
then vanishes.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change.
This guy pukes on my boots. I'm going to be very, 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 very put out.
The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
He keeps leaning forward like he's about to hurl all over the front of me. It's like, what the fuck? I swear, man.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No,
I don't need
believe
you to
we
throw
all
up all over
can
the front
choose
of
to
me,
make
dude.
it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. So, for sure, others will come.
Others will come.
Sounds like you are an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believe that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Okay. Back. Ooh.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor. Make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Oh my god. You need to stop raising your glass, buddy. You need to stop. 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 You're leaning a little too much there, buddy.
Revolution, then.
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Well.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Well, That's obvious. You can't stop moving back and forth. Mesmerize.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad.
That's because I am Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I'll drink at night.
I swear, you throw up on me, dude, I'm gonna mesmerize you. You're not gonna like it, because what follows next.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Alright, go on.
Go on.
I'm morbidly curious.
When I believed the resolute man could change things.
I'm morbidly curious.
A tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, a torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing?
No reason at all to...
Let me...
Another time, perhaps. Is there anything in particular?
How dare you?
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted, and I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad saint. I'll try asking Tom what's about him. No one will ever know what I did. I'm gonna die with blood on my hands. No one will remember me.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not.
Yes.
The bloodsuckers exist. And they're close.
No, they don't exist.
Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Have you heard of the Guard of Prior?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm perfectly fine, thank you.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour, but I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
That's sick.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
How do you identify a vampire?
I'm curious to find out.
They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
I doubt he's ever seen one of these fucking things. He's standing right in front of one and can't even.
Can I help?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Okay, so barkeep.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
Okay. I think he'll be very forthcoming after I get him his
Goodbye,
booze.
Mr. Watts.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Okay.
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Being cursed or not is just another.
Britons working together. Oh boy. Oh boy. This can't be good.
Another disgusting.
Seems like the guard of Prewin is on Sean Hampton's trail too.
Die, beast! That's gotta hurt! Burn it if need killing! Crush the leech, boys!
All right.
Where's he gone?
It's the food, asshole. Need that coin.
Look at it! I'll send you back!
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton. But I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No. But I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
You don't even know me, bitch. You don't even fucking know me, you useless cunt. Let's see, what do you do for a living?
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Of course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like...
Oh, this is a useless little cunt. You know what? I'm not even gonna waste my time. I'm just gonna fucking feed off her nasty little ass, and then I'm gonna fucking... Let's just take you somewhere, bitch. You're fucking absolutely useless. Privilege my ass. I'm gonna take you over here and show you what I think of your fucking thought of a privilege. Take you over here and tell you exactly what I think of it. You're just a filthy little snap.
I only managed to be hated by all the people I loved.
That's true for everybody like that, man. Yeah, well, bitch, you only got yourself to thank for that shit. But I wasn't going to sit there and listen to another word of that bullshit she was spewing out of her mouth. How about you?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Got anything nasty to say to me?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town.
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Oh, shit! Damn! Oh, boy, I hope it doesn't run in the family. Please, bitch, be very careful what you say to me. Because one word of privilege out of your mouth and I will I'll fucking drain your ass too. Okay, let's do this. You know what? I'm just looking for Sean Hampton. Let's keep this simple. That way I don't have to fucking kill anybody.
Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see.
Boy, I got somebody's attention.
Dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Well, thank you, Miss Paxton. You're much more helpful than your little cunt of a sister.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
Well, you, yes, but not your sister.
Do you need my medical attention, Miss Paxton?
I'm fine, Dr. Reed. Keep your medicine for those who need it.
Makes sense. At least she's being polite about this whole thing. She's being nice about it.
Is it not dangerous to...
As long as I have...
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
That's good.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself. Better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
At least she wants me to stick around as a doctor and help people.
Which
fucking sister of hers, man. No, I cannot get. She's
the
fucking
thieves,
rude as fuck.
The drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
Why do you and your sister Giselle have such opposing views, Lottie?
Giselle whines she lost her job due to her unionist activities, which started her drinking.
Maybe she shouldn't have belonged to a goddamn union.
She's an alcoholic.
And you don't share your sister's views?
On the contrary, I totally believe that workers need to unite to fight. I just disagree with Giselle's hatred for all wealth and riches.
What do you mean?
I don't believe that you were an automatic arsehole because you were born into a good family.
Thank you. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's at least some give.
Perhaps you're right. But I'm tired of her playing the outraged and martyred social fighter while I earn money for both of us.
Don't you think she wants to get better?
Well, now you only have to earn money for one of you.
And that's another reason why she continues to drink so much.
And you don't have to use so much of your money, hard-earned money, to pay for her booze. There you go. I just did you a favor, lady. Okay.
Lottie, tell me about the death of your mother.
Giselle killed her, plain and simple. She killed her with her daily whims, her laziness, and her complaints.
That's quite a statement. You can't kill someone because you're fickle.
Mother was very ill, but I forgave Giselle. What I couldn't stand was how she cried at her funeral like she was the one left alone.
Perhaps your sister is not as tough as you are.
I know that, and I don't blame her. It just makes me sad that my own sister is the person I understand the least.
Giselle is the only family you have left. Don't you think it's time you forgave her?
Sometimes words are harder to forgive than acts, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Come now, Lottie. There is still much work to do.
Why the long face, Doctor?
Is it all that worries you, Sean? My long face? Really?
This is a blessing for me to become a Skal. Immortality gives me more time and energy, if truth be known, to run a shelter. What more could I want?
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
Oh, I'm gonna have to kill this son of a bitch, I just know it. I just got this funny feeling that I'm gonna have to kill this son of a bitch. I know he's everybody's saint, but you know what? Sometimes it just has to be. Okay.
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost. Separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
I'll kill you!
Every hole without a rat could be hiding in wait. You don't have to start with the darkest hole first. This door is solid. It means someone serious about keeping people out. First place to look.
Over there! There's one there, Carter!
rest to... Okay. Shit.
It's locked. That doesn't work. So that's it. These wheels control the water level. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That gate should shut properly now. believe I'm doing this. I cannot enter.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again. The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally! A touch of lucidity. Learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! Once you've vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name! I shall tear thee apart. Foolish Ekon!
At least one skull escaped Virgil's wrath.
There we go.
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Richard.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst. This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon, but I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves, if they had their way.
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Scowl.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Sean is a Scowl. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind. Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet, always alone.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
Your room, the blood. What brought you to death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness. Quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she's a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
Oh, shit.
It's locked, all right.
Take a wrong turn somewhere? Jesus. Alright. Much faster way to travel. The secret passage. Up to the sewers, from the skulls, up to the streets. I should say the skulls hideout. This is a really cool game. I like the story, I like the gameplay. I like everything about this game. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could turn this into like a vampire type, open world type thing. Make it an open world type of game where it's, you got multiple characters, multiple people who can play it. Co-op type stuff. Let's check
It's
this
locked.
in.
It's
Well,
locked,
well,
all right.
it's okay. It's locked. Shit. Quit pushing the damn button. Okay. Looks like they got.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers.
That's it.
Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
This shelter is the tip of the iceberg. You hide your game well, I'll give you that.
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Scals, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day, I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I haven't the luxury of being able to satisfy my hunger on staunch blood and lifeless flesh.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
I don't know. What should I do? I don't trust you. Embrace. Turn.
My discoveries. Vampire blood would enhance your metabolism, perhaps even heal you. If what old Bridget says is true, I'll give you some of mine.
I'd rather not. It would be extremely awkward.
You have no choice, Sean. It's the only way to protect your cheptel, those still amongst the living.
No, Dr. Reed. God made me this way. Who am I to disobey his will?
You believe that God's plan was for you to be abandoned at birth?
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
I can't imagine God intended for you to be molested by a priest in an orphanage. Drink, friend.
No.
I said kneel and drink. Now.
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream. And there was a man
shit.
dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No. I told you, just that awful woman's scream.